Okay, so I finally uploaded to the correct channel. Wow, I literally just hit live and it already says I have one viewer. That's amazing. How did you guys know? How did they know so quickly? That's crazy. Anyway, I just wanted to pick up where I left off on Pay to Drive because we're on day number 99 here on the PTD Vlogs, and I actually am uploading on the correct channel now. This is part 2 of what we were discussing previously on Paid to Drive. I wish I could get that guy, you know, like the guy that does like the Law and Order, like SVU. What the heck? What's up, guys? What's up, Jesse Carroll? Unpredictable Gamer. How are you? So I wanted to continue over here and basically just put out this message again. What happened is a tragedy, no matter how you slice it. Okay, and the fact that it happened, let's put it this way: the fact that it happened the way it happened is proof that no job out there is ever safe from stuff like this. Unpredictable Gamer. What happened was a man in Atlanta that was an UberEATS driver on Saturday evening was making a delivery, and he was having trouble finding the destination of where to bring the food. I believe he called the customer. The customer answered and was very upset because the order was late, or presumably late at that point. And then what ended up transcribing after that is the driver and the customer had words, cursed at each other. I don't know if they hit each other or tried to fight, but the customer like turned his back on the driver, and as he walked away, the driver pulled out a gun that he had the whole time and shot and killed the customer. And the fact that this happened, we don't really know exactly what stemmed from it. We don't know if both the driver and the customer knew each other prior to that. Jesse, I'd rather not say, honestly, because I don't want to start anything. But if you type in UberEATS murder or UberEATS shooting, it'll come up right away on Google. There's a CNN article. Yeah, it is terrible. And it could affect delivery drivers nationwide, because now customers might be nervous, and Uber is definitely going to be nervous, because I'm sure stuff like this will cause propaganda and cause people to get really nervous and upset and maybe stop using delivery services. You never know. Things could really slow down. So who knows? It's hard to say. You know, it's really, really hard to say what could happen in the next like month to 3 months, you know, because anytime something tragic happens, it's always being talked about for at least a month, up to like 2.5, 3 months. Anything, you know, that happens nationwide, it'll keep being brought up less and less until about 2 to 3 months. So with that being the case, this is going to be resonating in many people's minds. And we don't want it where customers are going to feel threatened or afraid to go get their food, you know, quite honestly. And like I said, that's why they're talking down shops for Amazon. That's why they are taking down shops for Amazon. What do you mean taking down shops for Amazon? Not quite sure what you mean by that. But this is what we're dealing with, folks. And it really sucks that this happened. You know, it's very, very upsetting. You know, thank you guys for the likes. We already have, wow, 3 likes already. We have 7 people. Can we go for 10 likes while this is live? Let's see if we can do it. So that's the deal. That's what we're looking at. That's the situation, and it's very, very upsetting, guys. It really is. And like I said, it could potentially affect us going forward. Oh man, Chuck, I keep repeating it. It's all right, Chuck. I'm going to tell you one more time. I'll tell everybody one more time because we do have some more people here, so no problem. So on Saturday, they took those shops down because Amazon is taking over. I guess so. I don't know. Unpredictable gamer. I don't know. On Saturday evening in Atlanta, Georgia, a UberEATS delivery driver was on his way to the destination to drop off the food to a customer. Evidently, he wasn't familiar with the neighborhood, didn't know where the house was or where the apartment was, and he called the customer, and because evidently the food was already late or presumably late, the customer got upset and like either threatened the driver or cursed out the driver on the phone. And then when the driver finally got there, the customer came out to get the food, and they had words. Evidently, it was a verbal fight back and forth, back and forth. Then I don't know if they actually hit each other. I have no idea. But what I do know is when the customer turned around, took his food, and went to go inside, that the delivery driver pulled out a gun and shot him. And that's the big story right now, because now they're saying, why did the driver have a gun in the first place? What was really actually said? Because obviously the delivery guy is not going to tell the truth 100% because he doesn't want to go to jail. He doesn't want to go to prison for life or murder. You know, he's going to try and lie any way he can. You know, anyone would. It's not just this guy, you know. Or if you're going to be honest, sometimes you're better off just being honest, unless you think your lie is so bulletproof, you know. Because let's face it, folks, I could tell you don't lie, but everyone lies. You know what I mean? Even the great and wonderful Jerry lies. Remember that from Liar Liar? Anyway, that's the deal. It actually doesn't affect us. Most of us are sane, and shootings go on all the time. I can agree there. From what I have learned, the driver stuck the food out the window and the customer snatched it out of his hand. They exchanged words. That's what it was. That's right. It did get snatched out of his hand. That's what really upset him. You know, so that I feel like it almost became like a pride thing after a while. The driver said that the customer his reaction to his pocket, and that's when he felt threatened and shot him from inside the car. Ah, okay. Well, that would make sense. It would definitely make sense. Alright. How did the delivery guy even get the gun in the first place? They're probably going to change the world by checking everyone's pockets when they get a new job. It's possible. UberEATS driver is pure guilty in my opinion. I feel the same way. Gioki you, and I feel the exact same way. I really do. But yeah, guys, again, I don't want to go on another 20-minute, 25-minute rant, but at the end of the day, this is a really, really tragic situation, and it can absolutely be avoided, you know? I mean, it's just a shame, because now, going out tomorrow, I'm going to be wondering, like, is a customer going to pull a gun on me, you know? And it's just, I almost feel like if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, you know. There's not a whole lot you can do to prevent what a stranger's gonna do, you know. Florida is a stand your ground state, so you never know. I don't know if Georgia is though, Joaquin Murat. It's terrible. Hope it doesn't happen again. Exactly. Thumbs up this video if you hope this never happens again, because this should have 1 billion thumbs up in that regard, because it's the truth, you know. It's the absolute truth. Eric Evolving said it best: de-escalate if you cannot escalate. Thank you, Zombie Jedi Master. Thank you. I needed to hear that because it's true. It's absolutely true. But on that note, I hope you guys had a productive day. I did okay with money and all that with Grubhub, so I'm happy. It's another day that we're all alive, so we should all be happy for that. And we all need to just, you know, remember and then move on. And we need to make sure that we can, you know, overcome these things and better prepare ourselves mentally and I guess physically if necessary, you know, but not to the point of murdering somebody. You know, but again, we weren't in the situation. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Anything can happen. I'm not saying the driver was right, but sometimes spur of the moment things, you know, or not thinking, can lead to these problems, you know. But that's really all for now. I really appreciate all of you guys stopping by and giving, you know, your input as well. But today's comment question of the day for all of you guys watching this as a video, do you think the delivery driver was at fault for being armed, or do you think it was the customer? So comment delivery driver or customer in the comment section, you know. So do I, Chuck. So do I. Guys, let's see if we can also go for 17 likes on this video. Please subscribe and turn notifications on. Thank you all for watching here on the PTD Vlogs, and I will see you all tomorrow for day 100. 100. It's been a crazy 100 days, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Get that money, get that honey, and I salute to you, just like the UDM. Peace.